Happy Beard Day, everyone. World Beard Day today, celebrating in style in the spa at the moment. Congratulations to all the beardies out there. I don't know if mine's got long left, but I'm gonna live it up today and embrace the time I've got left with it. Today, what I'm going to do, I'm on a high carb day today, so I'm hitting legs, making the most of all that energy. I probably won't show you what I'm eating. I'm thinking about doing a full day of eating video, maybe on this day, probably show you all my carbs. But otherwise, I'm going to be hitting legs today. I'm going to do a commentary over this, so you'll see me probably next at the gym, and I'll hit a commentary whilst I'm there over the legs, and we'll talk then. Getting pre-workout meal at the Standard. Up in a Boost bar. While Josh is eating some chicken wings. If you're based in Hobart following me and you haven't been to this place, you need to go. It is the best food in Tasmania. Burger and fries for lunch with an Oreo shake. I'm not sure of the macros, I'll chuck them in and I'll let you know later. But tasty as fat as hell, there's plenty of fat in that. Alrighty guys, let's get going with some legs. I know I've done a legs run through with you probably a few times, so I'm not going to go too much into detail about the exercises, but I have filmed my whole routine for you to watch. Just quickly, what I did was 5x5 squats. I think the working weight was 140. And then I moved on to the leg press, I think ranging around 6 to 8 reps. Moved on to some light stiff-leggeds, just due to my lower back still being pretty bad, so kept them really light and tried to focus on keeping in my hamstrings. Moved then to some hamstring curls, seated curls, then on to the leg extensions for your quads, followed by goblet squats with a dumbbell with a narrow stance to try and continue targeting my quads, and finished off with some seated followed by standing calves. So that's what I did. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about after running through that is kind of the focus at the moment and where I'm going. Now, my plan, not that I've mentioned this yet, but my plan for the coming year, maybe next year, end of this year, I'm not too sure, is to compete in powerlifting. So I have been asked if I want to do bodybuilding. I'm not sure yet, to be honest, but the way I train, the way I go about my gym sessions, ever since I started, I've always just gone in with the mindset of trying to lift heavier. Obviously, that doesn't happen all the time, but I don't know, for me, it's about getting better, and mainly better in strength. Like, I try and build my physique on the way, but I really do consider myself not a power lifter, but I focused on that heavy lifting. No matter what it is, I'm always trying to better myself in terms of strength. So I figured, why not set myself a goal with that? So obviously I've never really trained for it. I've never trained my compounds. I'd want to do a 3 lifts sort of power lift. So bench press, deadlift and squats. My current bench press is around the 135 to 130. My squats around 190 to 2. I haven't hit 200. I've hit 195, but around 190. And my deadlift is touch and go at the moment. I think I could probably get 220 to 230 at the moment, just with my sore back, but I'm not really sure because I haven't really trained it much as of late. So what I'm going to do is do this mini cut, get down a bit of weight because I do want to compete in the 90 kilo weight class, get my weight down and then kind of build back up and surplus back up and try and follow an actual powerlifting program to really focus on my compounds, because I do believe I could give it a decent crack. So that's kind of where I'm at. I do suggest kind of finding a focus. It's kind of made me realise the injuries have been annoying, my lower back injuries, ever since I've started this. I've had a bit of problems with my lower back and my sciatic, so it's kind of derailed me a little bit. But I do have to say my focus and my training is a lot better these days, purely because I have a goal in mind. It's not bodybuilding, it is powerlifting, but just either way, if you've got a goal or some sort of set, I guess, something I want to compete against myself and see what I'm capable of. It's kind of given me a chance to, I don't know, see what I'm capable of and do my best. So, you know, follow me. I will probably make a series, so stay tuned. I will make a series going into that, kind of powerlifting from a rookie point of view, I guess, taking my knowledge and trying to turn it into a powerlifting sort of thing. So I just wanted to have that chat with you, kind of sum up what I'm doing and where I'm going with it. But as you see, I'm just about to finish up my carbs here, and I'll probably catch you guys at dinner tonight. So I'll see you real soon. Caveman's dream dinner on a cart. Got salmon deep frying because I'm so short on my fats today. Some bacon, like 4 slices, and dim sims to top it off. And I have a couple proteins left over, so I'll probably have a protein bar or something to finish it off. But look at all that meat to finish off a day. Oh. Little late night cardio session out in the waterfront. 3.5 weeks out. Also, for those that aren't from Tassie, this boat has been here for like, I don't know, ever since I've been alive in Tassie, like 20 years, and it hasn't moved. I think it's referred to as the ghost boat. If someone actually in Tasmania is following me and knows what the hell the answer to that thing is, please comment, because it's the creepiest bloody thing on earth. End of the carb cycle 1, 5 days, about 1.5 kilos, down to 89.6. First break of 90 in this cut.